Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, second video in one day. But honestly, I could not wait to post this. I thought I would want to wait to post this, but by God, did this game have other plans? Like, the title of this video, we were a bunch of late bloomers. And honestly, this game was amazing to watch, but could we buy a goal to start, maybe? We haven't led in a game ever this entire season. We've either been tied, losing, or we've won. And that's it. So Jets beat the Ottawa Senators 4-3 in overtime, collecting 2 points to Ottawa's 1 for their third game of the season. Wow! Wow! My goodness, what a game. What a horrible game by the Jets. What an absolutely atrocious train wreck of a game.
How many clips do you have on the thing?
I have clips for every single goal.
How many? Like, you got 7 clips? Alrighty.
Yep. Some of them are longer than others. So, honestly, to start this game off, we take a penalty. Derek Forward takes a penalty. I forget what it is, honestly, but who cares? Because that's not why you showed up here today. Yeah, because we won.
We won.
But anyway, so Brossois is starting tonight, actually. Liney's still out. DeMello's not playing. Pullman's not playing, although I don't know if Pullman would have played anyway, because it seems like we've got our defense pairing somewhat set up. DeMello is out because his wife just had a child, and by excuses go, that's pretty good. Liney's out because he has an upper body injury, and as excuses go, that's pretty good too. Solid B+, the highest grade you can get in grade school, we all know.
I like how you're calling them excuses.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's fair. Brossois,
it's justified. No,
Brossois is playing tonight, and Brossois is playing tonight not because anything was Connor Hellebuck's fault, but because Connor Hellebuck does not need to work every single night, especially on back-to-backs. And evidently, this game proved we don't need Connor Hellebuck to play every night. We would like him to, but we don't need him every night.
Brossois played great.
Brossois played amazing. Yeah, he did great. But yeah, now we're immediately watching me contradict myself. The first goal wasn't great. So we're killing a penalty. And the first shot by Josh Norris goes off either off Brossois or off a deflection, trying to remember off the top of my head. And then goes right back to Josh Norris, who shoots it. And I think it deflects, or it just cleanly beats Brossois 5-hole. Because Brossois kind of on an angle where...
Tkachuk tips it in front.
No, he doesn't.
Josh Norris am I thinking the other goal?
No, but Josh Norris got credit for his first ever career goal, so I know for a fact it wasn't.
Oh, I guess.
I thought it was Tkachuk. I thought Tkachuk tipped it too at first, but then when they replayed it, it's Norris, just clean.
Okay.
But the thing is that where Norris is standing on the ice is a spot every goalie hates for you to stand, especially if there's traffic in front of the net. It's about 3 feet. It's about off on the side where people could consider it a bad goal if they score, but not so far out that we can fully commit to it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, Brossois has to play pretty much like, he can't go out too far or it keeps the back door completely open. So he has to play it really shallow. The problem was Brossois' legs were spread apart from the previous save he tried to make, which led to it going 5-hole and them scoring. It happens. Not gonna get too upset about it. No way! Oh. That was quick. So, we get a power play. We do nothing. And then, and honestly, if I could sum up this game for like 95% of this game, and even last night's game, it would be, we get a power play, we do nothing, and then just keep going. Power play, nothing.
Right after.
And then Tierney scores for the Senators on a tip-in. Brossois really committed to that first shot angle to the point where he was almost sliding the opposite way on the tip, which it wasn't the fastest shot in the world, so like He doesn't have to fully move there, but I get why he's wanting to keep his body centered to the shot, and Tierney just tips it right by him. It looks like a worse goal than it is, honestly, I think, going back and checking the replay. Oh, crap!
Oh, we'll find it. It's all right.
Okay, well, this is for the second one. Oh, my God! I look up from writing in my notes that they just scored the first goal, and they scored the fucking second goal. Like, what the hell, boys? So, it's 2-0 Senators at this point. Logan Stanley takes a high sticking penalty, which, let's just clear the air here. We all knew Logan Stanley was going to take a high sticking penalty at some time in his career. The dude's like the size of an oak tree, like that decided to start moving for
6'7".
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, he drags his head across my ceiling. No, but like honestly, like he takes a high sticking penalty, and yeah, it was a high sticking penalty, 100%. I don't care how tall he is. You can't hold your stick like this when you're going up to push a guy out of your crease, especially when people realize that he's actually standing like this, and you can't even see because it's that tall. That is by design. But that would lead, actually, after we kill off the penalty, which was a nice change of pace, for Lowry to score on a tip-in to make it 2-1 for the Senators. Reaction here. But a huge addition, and when you're building, it's so nice to have that. Yeah! Woo! Yup! Honestly, good for him. If this is Lowry's, I'm going to be really happy because he works so damn hard and he doesn't usually get points. Out of frickin' way. And yeah, no, I was so happy to see Lowry get on the scoreboard because that guy works so goddamn hard and he usually is not in a position where he can get a goal for the Jets. It's one of those things where if we need a guy to win a draw, we get Lowry. If we need a guy to make a big hit or start a fight, we get Lowry. We don't call Lowry as much when we need a goal because he's not the fastest guy, even though he's really good at checking. But no, this was nice to see, and it was 2-1 going into the second period. And I thought, honestly, that meant we could have opened up the floodgates a bit, and it led us to yet another goddamn brutal second period. Like, yes, they only scored one, but like, honestly, these first two periods and bits of the third were god awful. Like, and I say this confidently. I don't care how many assists Scheifele got this game. He looked invisible. I couldn't tell you a single thing Scheifele did for the first half of the game. I didn't even know he got a point in those two. Like, I didn't know he got an assist on the first play. And I have him on my fantasy team, so I'm looking for Scheifele. But yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. So we get a power play. We do nothing. We take a turnover and a bad penalty by Sami Niku. Sami Niku had a dreadful hockey game. Sami Niku looked bad. He takes two penalties, this and a delay of game, and Alex Galchenyuk would score on the delay of game penalty for a power play goal for the Sens to put him up 3-1. Laser beam of a shot. You can see the reaction there. Riley at the line. Step on, back for Riley. Slap shot, score! Another power play goal for the Ottawa Senators. And they have taken a 3-1. Niku's gonna be benched. Niku should be benched. And honestly, that's just frustrating to see because, like, every single... Like, this game, literally, the scores played out the same way. They score first, we tie it, and then they get two. And it's just... Like, there is an easier path to victory, boys. Well, I mean, we don't need to take this every time.
We didn't tie it. They were up 2-1.
Well, but you know what I mean. Like, no, we tied at 1-1. Oh, yes. No, actually, yes, you're right. You're right. Yes, scored, yeah. You're right. But it got to the whole end game of it being 3-1.
Yeah.
So
3-1.
Later we get a power play in the period. I think this was Austin Watson's penalty. Yes, I think so. And Kyle Connor with an open net pretty much the same way he had an open net in the Toronto game, except this time he decided to put it in the net, which was a nice change of pace. Scores to extend his goal scoring streak to 3 games. Not even looking! Like, honestly! Right there! Woo! There it is! Jesus! Let's go! Let's go! About goddamn time! Seriously! Like, you're an offensive team! Can score on the power play! Yup. Okay. And it's funny. Okay, so now this is one thing that just I wrote down just because I was so annoyed at it. I was pissed off with the Jets skating the entire game, pretty much. Because if you're a Jets fan or you've listened to the Jets feed, this is what you've become accustomed to. Connor walks in, stops up, waits. That stops up, or curls back, or like takes his time, or some garbage like that.
Slams the brakes.
Slams the brakes. That's the goddamn one.
Yeah.
That's the goddamn one. Connor slams the brakes, and it's like, but why? Why would you do that? I get it. I said this in the Leafs game. You're waiting for time, but do you notice when you do this, you're not scoring. You're doing this when you are here, there's a guy there. The net's there, there's a guy here. What are you stopping for? Go to the corner at least, or do something. Let the boys get set up.
It's not who is Connor. It's why is Connor.
But like, literally though, if you're gonna stop, you're doing it because the defenseman has gone too far to the right along the board, so you can look for the outlet there, or something like that. Don't stop for the sake of stopping. Like, and it bugs me how easily we decide to turn pucks over just because we want a line change. You can pass to your own team, you know. Just because you're over center doesn't mean you're morally obligated to give the other team a crack at it. Like, no. Fucking keep the puck. God. Like, this game sucked, but we won, so it's so weird to feel about it. God. But no, I said, Copp forechecks at 1:09 left in the second period. And I knew it was him because I could tell he was skating.
Yeah, Copp had a great game.
Appleton. Who the f*** is this guy? Who the hell? I said a long time ago, actually, that we should have traded Appleton instead of Brendan Lemieux. And for anybody wondering my rationale, Brendan Lemieux was not a goon at that time. We actually had him pretty reined in. And he was a lot like a good guy that I could see. A lot like a Harkins type stuff like that.
Off.
Yeah. Well, New York doesn't have a lot of, like, I don't know. Not my place to say. But I've always seen them as not having the most leadership there. But, like, that's beside the point.
Well, I mean, they don't have a captain. So.
That's beside the point. I think they do, actually.
No, they don't.
Really?
No.
Okay.
They don't.
Okay.
Marin's not the
Well, we could be wrong, okay? But anyway, we're moving on from New York there. That's beside the point.
I'm definitely not.
No, but like I said, we should have traded Appleton instead. And Appleton has on this third line with Copp and Lowry shown a grit I didn't know he had. And he had an amazing game, honestly. Like, if I had to say top 3 performers, I couldn't single him out based on how much that entire third line as a whole worked together. But like, it's just great to see it, honestly, because and also too, now that I mention it, did Perreault even play today? Was he playing?
Well, I mean...
Like, no, this is a legitimate question.
Well, I mean, he wasn't... Out of all the people that went to the penalty box, I don't think it was him.
So
did he actually play? I don't know if we can truly believe that he did.
No. Stop talking for a minute. My turn now. You're done. You get your 10 seconds every while. No, I legitimately need to check right now. Did Matthew Perreault actually play today?
He did. I saw.
He played for 10 minutes? What 10 minutes was this? Sami Niku played less time than him, and I remember every goddamn shift that boy took. Mason Appleton played 9:20. Where the hell was Perreault? I haven't seen him. I don't remember a single thing he did.
You're talking about how Scheifele was invisible.
He had a 1 shot and 2 hits. How do I not remember him? Good Lord. Also, put Harkins on the second line and put Perreault on the fourth. This feels like a no-brainer. But the fact that I don't know that he even played today...
Wait, Perreault was on the second line?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Oh dear.
Because they can't move the guys in the third line because that's set in stone.
Oh.
But anyway, Carter, shush. Back to the camera. This isn't a no-one hockey podcast, boy. What's our time at, actually? I shouldn't ask. Oh!
14.
Oh, okay, that's not terrible. But no, end of the second...
104?
No, but by the end of the second period, it's 3-2 Ottawa. It's funny, because I didn't actually have that feeling that we were going to come back and win this game. I was just like, oh. Like, I was trying to think of ways to describe this game in the event of a loss. Like, I had a bunch of different ones. I had it like when you're a teenager for the first time and you have to play against the parents and stuff, and there'll be those random parents because Ottawa is literally a team of vets and youngins at the same time. So it's like your team is stuck in the middle, right? You think you're the shit. Then you got to play the team of old guys, but also the ones that happen to bring their younger sibling than you to the thing, which is like the Stutzels, the Norrises, the thing like that. And then you get your ass whooped, and you're like, how do we recover from this? But no, I didn't even need to think of that. Good Lord. But this third period, so Harkins takes a penalty on Austin Watson. Although Austin Watson, and the commentators pointed it out perfectly, Austin Watson stops skating the moment he feels Harkins' stick right across the chest, and pretty much just puts his arm over like this and then falls. Which I'm not going to blame him for. That's, like, he drew a penalty. Good job. Klopp draws a penalty to get a power play later because we killed off penalty, which was nice. Some good chances for the top line. Top line is funny for me because, like, I like all the guys on it, but right now Wheeler's driving me nuts. And Scheifele, I guess, is driving me nuts based on what I've said. But, like, it's funny. People have been telling me in the offseason how bad we are, how bad some of our forwards are defensively. And I've kind of just been a little tone deaf to it. But now that I'm looking and I'm watching and I'm like, oh yeah, oh no, you're not you're not playing two ways. Like, it's very evident if you know what you're looking for. But my goodness, with the net empty, Josh Morrissey from the point blasts one to tie the game.
I didn't even see it going.
And I saw it going before you did. And that reaction is here.
Shoot and crash on rebound.
Yes! Yes! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking... Yeah. Yup. I don't know why I was so gung-ho about this, but I just told myself, I'm like, we're gonna win now! We're gonna win! And like, in the back of my head, I'm just like, pity point. And then, but the front of me was like, no! We're gonna win! And we won. But anyway, we go to overtime, and Sens control the puck in their own zone for a while, before taking some chances on us. Yeah, and that would lead to Nikolai Ehlers on a great play from Andrew Kopp right here.
Get possession.
Puts this into the corner for Nikolai Ehlers. He'll chip it back for Morrissey. Batherson is in on him and flipped ahead for Andrew Kopp. Ehlers headed to the net. Pass to Ehlers.
Yes! Let's do it! That's what I'm fucking talking about! Woo! Yes! Fucking steal it! Steal the win! And that reaction of me going like this is me pointing right at Nikolai Ehlers and pretty much just willing him to pass. I'm not taking credit. I'm just getting excited.
Wasn't he the one that scored?
Ehlers is the one that scored, yes. I'm pointing at Ehlers on the ice.
But you're not willing him
Andrew
to pass.
Kopp is holding the puck, and I'm
You're
pointing at Ehlers.
You're willing at
yes,
Ehlers
shut
to
up!
get the puck.
Shut up! But like, and honestly, you're just like, you could see the play develop, like these 2-on-1s, and you're just like, there! Put it there! But yeah, no, honestly, I have nothing left to say about this game. Top three players, the entire third line, honestly, for one of them. I would say also, it's tough after that, actually. I would say after that, Brossois and I don't want to touch most of the guys in the top line.
For our Jets page thing, we put Ehlers.
You put Ehlers?
Ehlers, Brossois, and the entire. We actually wrote the entire third.
Yeah. I would say. Yeah. I guess I could argue with that. Yeah, I could go with that. Ehlers actually as well. But yeah, no. This game was really. I don't want to say it was stressful because it's one of those things where it's like, I think I was so confident that we were gonna lose. I didn't feel the stress as much. But as we tied the game and won the game, I felt like this relief flood through me, even though I didn't have the stress because I had come to grips with the loss. It was a weird feeling. But honestly, like, again, what I said before, can we just have a fucking lead? Like, I know it drives us nuts when we blow these, but just give us a lead for a change. Like, it's 3 games in. We've played over, 180 minutes of hockey. And we've been in front 0 minutes of it. 0 minutes, 0 seconds of it. I'd like that to change. That might be me summoning some choking gods for the next game. But, that's pretty much it for the video on this one. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts on the game and how you reacted to the Jets winning in overtime. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, please. We really appreciate that because the channel's growing. We're hoping to get to 150 soon. And follow us on Instagram at No One Hockey Podcast. Thanks for watching.